Lost Melodies. Deciphering the Gramophone's Final Forgotten Song. Chapter 2. 47 Crescent Lane. The house stood at the end of a narrow street lined with oak trees, their autumn leaves creating a carpet of gold and crimson. It was a Victorian 3 stories, painted a faded blue with white trim. The front porch sagged slightly, and ivy had claimed much of the north wall, but the structure looked sound. Mr. Pemberton, a thin man in his 70s with wire-rimmed spectacles, met her at the front gate. He handed her a heavy brass key and the sealed letter. "Your uncle was particular," Pemberton said carefully. He gave very specific instructions about this property. "You're to spend at least 3 nights here before making any decisions about selling." He said you'd understand why after the first night. Iris raised an eyebrow. "That's an odd condition for an inheritance." "Theodore Hartley was an odd man," Pemberton replied. "Brilliant, mind you. He was a cryptographer during the war. Both wars, actually. Afterward, he became something of a recluse. Composed music, collected antiques, kept to himself." He paused. "He also claimed he was working on his masterpiece, a final composition that would change everything. But no one ever heard it." After Pemberton left, Iris stood on the front steps and opened her uncle's letter. The handwriting was elegant but shaky, as if written by someone whose hand trembled with age or illness. "Dear Iris, if you're reading this, I've finally run out of time. I'm sorry we never met. Your mother and I had a falling out years ago, something I regretted until my last breath. But I've followed your career with great interest. A detective. How fitting. I'm leaving you this house and everything in it, because I believe you're the only one who can solve the mystery I'm about to present to you. In my study on the 3rd floor, you'll find my gramophone and a collection of records. One of these records contains my final composition, my masterpiece, but it's encrypted, hidden within what appears to be a damaged and unplayable recording. To find it, you'll need to solve a series of puzzles I've left throughout the house. Each puzzle will give you a clue. Each clue will lead you closer to understanding how to play the record and hear the melody I've hidden. Why all this complexity? Because the song contains a secret. Something I learned during my years as cryptographer, something that powerful people would prefer remain hidden. I couldn't share it openly, so I hid it in the one place no one would think to look. Inside a melody that can only be heard by someone clever enough to decode it. You have 3 days. After that, the house and its contents will be sold, and my secret will be lost forever. I've set this time limit not to rush you, but because I've arranged for the record collection to be donated to a museum in exactly 72 hours. Once they take possession, the trail will go cold. One final thing. Trust the music. Every puzzle is connected to a melody, a rhythm, a harmony. Your logical mind will serve you well, but you'll need to listen with your heart, too. Good luck, my dear niece. I wish I could have known you. Your uncle, Theodore. Detective's note number 1. Pay attention to everything. In a good mystery, nothing is included by accident. The letter mentions several important details. What stands out to you?